What up, guys? That is literally Tony Hawk behind me, and we're gonna talk to him today about health, some of his routines, and what keeps him shredding at 58 years old. Let's go. Hey, Ben.
Good, thank you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Albert.
Hey, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Cool.
Joe.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
We
Thank
brought
you.
some gifts just for your team. This is just like our company's products. We have
awesome.
electrolytes and fun stuff. So
Oh,
yeah.
amazing. Thank
Yeah.
you. The muscle repaired,
Yeah.
you know, with actually like trying to stitch it together because that recovery was going to be basically like 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And I couldn't walk, and like I do a lot of stuff where I do speaking gigs,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I can't risk missing paying speaking
For
gigs
sure.
to try to get back to I don't know what level I'm trying to
Yeah.
get back to anyway. So I'm just
Yeah.
kind of like, I'm happy to try this, and it's so far so good. I mean, I really put it to the test when we were surfing. It started cramping up there, and so I, got out a little early, but
Yeah.
but it's feeling good now.
With my ACL, I tear my ACL, and they're like, "Oh, like you need surgery," and the surgeons are like, "Yeah, we can operate on you on Friday." And I start posting about it. Then all these experts kind of convene, and I start talking to them all, and they're like, "No, you actually probably don't need surgery." And I talked to the guy who Beaver went to actually, and he reviews MRIs, and he incorporates more of the lifestyle part of it, where he's like, "Okay, like you're not a pro athlete that has to get back in 9 months, and you're not necessarily getting paid to like use your knee. So why don't we try no surgery and do the bone marrow aspirate injections? I'm doing a lot of like peptides and all this stuff for my knee and a lot of the rehab, and it's functioning great.
Oh, that's
and
awesome.
so I get another MRI end of August because you can regrow your ACL with no surgery. A lot of people like the surgeons tell you no, you can't. Some of them say that, but they're like, yeah, you can.
That's wild. It's kind of the same trajectory, except for that was me making that decision. Where I was like, am I really trying to get back to like 100% when I'm 58? Like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy I can still do this, and I'll be able to still do it on a professional level.
Yep.
After this is said and done.
Yeah.
But same thing. Like I'm getting MRI in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like follow up.
Dude, I think it's regrown. I feel like it's regrown.
I've given up on full mobility. At my age.
Functional.
Yeah.
Functional
I mean,
mobility.
I'm pretty limber, but there are certain moves that I wince thinking about. Like I would have to bundle up so hard on that.
Can you like
spin
touch your
that
toes?
far. I can, yeah.
Okay,
But,
I can't touch my toes.
oh, but there are certain grabs. Like I can touch my toes for sure.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah, I'm
But
kind of
there are
giving
certain
up on
grabs.
yeah.
Like after I broke my leg 4 years ago, that was kind of the breaking point, literally the breaking point. But that was sort of the the crossroads for me. And so there's certain grabs where like you go, we call it weddle or slob, where you go like right here.
Yeah.
When I get explosive and I try to do it fast, I miss the grab. Same with melon grabs, like methods. I go for it and I just move, like my hand goes through my leg and doesn't touch the board.
Yeah.
And it's so frustrating because I'm doing the exact same movement I've done for 40 years.
Yeah.
And like, where's my board?
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
It's not there. And so I was chasing it. And at some point I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I had a good run
Yeah.
with those grabs. Like,
Yeah.
I just let them
You
go.
can just skate and have fun.
So
and-
now, so now nose grabs are like my default. But anyway, that's getting into the weeds.
I was talking with your sons about jiu-jitsu because I do a little jiu-jitsu. And
Yeah.
like that's like the last thing for me to get back to because it's like, yeah, it's kind of like the worst thing for.
I mean, Riley has had his share of injuries, my oldest son,
Mm-hmm.
and the fact that he does jiu-jitsu now is, I'm proud of him, but I'm also surprised by it because I'm like, like you could get your knee fucked up just as much as skating.
Oh,
without
100%. Yeah.
one. A little crew here.
Yeah.
Steve Caballero up on deck right there.
Oh, legend, dude. Let's go.
Simon Tabrone right here on the BMX. He's actually the only BMX rider that we have at the Vermont event.
Nice.
Because he's ridden this ramp since day one.
Yeah, there's such a good skate community that I've met through jiu-jitsu here.
Yeah.
Chris Russell. Yeah, dude. I mean, we played all the video games growing up. We buy the old ones and we play the old Tony Hawk Pro Skaters.
That's
Like, we just love the old ones. It's just something.
So
like
this was
nostalgic.
actually a gift from Microsoft. This is an Xbox.
Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
that is so sick. Yeah, that's really cool. That is so cool.
I just got that actually. I went to a speaking gig in Seattle.
No, that's so cool.
And then this is the board from. You ever see Hook? See the movie Hook?
Yeah.
Ron Williams. This is the board that Ron Williams was writing.
That is
Yeah.
so-
That's the actual prop?
That's it. Yeah. This needs a little tightening.
Dude, that is
It's
crazy.
well made.
Yeah, I know. I saw it on I have a little obsession with getting movie and TV props related to skateboarding.
Yeah.
So I have like a constant search going on. I saw this one. I was like, oh, that's a good
going to the
one.
museum.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Joe? What was your favorite one?
I liked 4 and Underground 2 the best.
4 and under.
But
Underground 2 with Bam.
yeah,
Yeah.
the World Tour
I
link.
feel like old video games in general, there's like, I don't know if it's because the age I was playing them at like got me more stoked on them. Now I'm like, oh, the old ones are better. Maybe if I was born in like 2010,
I think
like
it's
somebody- I'd be
it's
like, the new
more
ones are better.
what was your introduction like, it definitely shows your age too.
It does. It
Whereas-
feels right.
'cause
Like
I
the
can
old
tell,
ones feel
I can
right.
kind of guess how old people are by the game that they talk to me about.
Sean too.
Yeah.
The most. Rip you, it's over.
You guys
Yeah.
like this? This is we made a video called Animal Chin in 1987, and this is the shirt I wore for the last ramp scene.
That's so sick.
And it's funny, the reason that I knew this was the same shirt is because I used to use this sort of gel in my hair. It was the 80s, right? And I had this flop haircut, but in order to keep it in place,
Yeah.
I used this gel, and then when it would drip on my clothes, it would turn it purple.
That stain right
So
there.
I have a stain
Oh my God,
from
there
that.
you go.
Yeah, you should bring that back, man.
What's that?
You should bring it back, that hairstyle.
It's too late for me.
Come on, looks
I think the
maxing.
thing I'm most proud of is that it still fits.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
I was
No, you're not.
19.
Do you have your eye on a movie prop right now? Like you're like trying to acquire a movie prop you're looking
The hoverboards, the actual screen used hoverboards. It would be cool to have one, but they go for like 200 grand now.
for? Oh,
So this one was a gift to the cast. Same construction, but it's signed by the cast. So to me, like this is kind of cooler.
Yeah, that's super cool.
But it's funny you asked that because I just bought one of Biff's Cruz hoverboards.
oh, sick.
So
You're really all about anything board.
Yeah.
related, like,
In
grabbing
fact, it's
it.
like it's in transit right now.
Yeah.
Nice, that's sick.
Oh wait, can I see the underside real quick of that?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's cool.
See Back to the Future too.
Wow.
Oh, look at here. This is a classic. The
Oh, the Del Mar Fair.
Skate Fair Street event champion.
This is one of the only street events I ever won. So this is 1990.
Wow,
And it's like really just a clock.
Yeah.
that's so cool though.
Was that right before they like got rid of the skate park there or
Skate
whatever?
park was gone. This was actually in Del Mar, in the same parking lot as the old skate park, which was kind of an insult.
They just erected.
It was in the Del Mar Fairgrounds parking lot, but and I'll tell you the reason I won is that they had a semifinals, and the favorite Matt Hensley, who I think is one of the most innovative street skaters of all time, kind of flubbed his run, and so I qualified first, and then the next day I was gonna be like, all right, now it's Matt's turn. It rained. It rained all day, so they had to call it with the semifinal results.
Just whatever happened.
What is up, guys? I'm with Tony Hawk. You know him, but today we're talking about health because you're 58 years old. Is that right?
That is true. Do you have to say it out loud?
I mean, hey, you said it. Okay, people can
Yeah.
Google.
No, I'm
it.
proud of it. I'm proud of it that I still get to do this, what I love professionally, and just trying to fight Father Time.
Well, you're doing a good job at it. I mean, we're surfing. The fact that you can surf at 58. A lot of people tell me it's over because I'm 33, so they call me Unc, and they say it's over. But you are actually a grandpa. Is that correct?
That is true. Yes.
And you're still ripping. You're still doing a lot of stuff.
appreciate it. Thank
So
you.
today I want to get into how you've been able to maintain that and sort of the importance of health. I have this big young audience, the young
Yeah.
generation, and they're plagued with a lot of issues that I've seen firsthand. Have you heard of the rise of looks maxing at all?
Yes.
You've heard about that?
Unfortunately, yes.
What do you think about that?
What you see is what you get. I don't know.
So a lot of these kids, what we see a lot of is fast food addiction. Not just like the occasional fast food indulgence, but addiction. We see vape usage. That's a
Yeah.
huge issue.
Yeah.
Caffeine and alcohol addiction are still pretty prevalent. And a lot of just like kind of loneliness and lack of want for health. So at 58 years old, what are some routines that have kept you healthy? Like, what do you do? What's like a day to day?
Well, I guess to backtrack, I feel like through my career, without even realizing it, I kind of started to gear towards more healthy choices of food. because there was such demand on me physically in my 20s, 30s, and then eventually 40s. But at some point, I just kind of got into a routine, and there was this sort of Peter Pan approach that I was like, oh, I could just do this forever. And then when I was 50, when I was 54, I broke my leg. And that's when the Peter Pan ride ended. And really made me realize that recovery was super hard. I sabotaged it. My leg actually shifted out of place, so I had to have it reset again.
Did you sabotage it by just going back to
Going back to it, yeah.
too early?
Going back too early, but also just kind of having the same approach that I did where I wouldn't really stretch. I wasn't working out. You know what I mean? I wasn't doing anything to benefit myself outside of skating.
Yeah.
And I always said, like, well, skating is my exercise. That is where I stretch. But that was at some point that just didn't work.
For sure.
And so once I got my leg reset properly, I went all in on trying to have a good recovery, trying to prepare myself to skate, stretching. Like stretching was, they used to,
100%.
all these guys used to give me shit because they never stretched.
Yeah.
And then I realized the benefit of that, but also just maintaining yourself with working out, strength training, stretching, whatever outside of the usual fun stuff you do.
Yeah.
And it helped so much. I mean, I had to retrain my mind in terms of discipline because I had all the discipline in the world for skating. Didn't have it in terms of my daily life.
Yeah.
And at some point I was like, okay, this is the regimen. We're working out 3 times a week, no matter what.
Yeah.
The secret is what I tell people, especially when they're my age, keep it moving.
Yes.
Just keep moving. Whatever that looks like. Walking your dog,
Yeah.
Doing jogging, dancing, anything.
Yeah. Absolutely. I mean, like, movement drives the synovial fluid into the joints, which keep them healthy. So, like, if you stop moving, you're literally not getting the nutrients to your joints. Then people wonder why their joints hurt. A day in the life for you now at 58, what does that look like? What does Tony Hawk eat when he wakes up?
I eat kind of a minimal breakfast, but usually it's just eggs or bacon. Sometimes I get my favorite is chicken chorizo.
Yeah.
So I have eggs and chicken chorizo, black coffee. That's my breakfast. And then like this morning, I had that. I worked out for an hour, mostly upper body because I knew I was coming here to probably skate. And if I do lower body training and skating in the same day, I literally fall asleep.
Yeah, and no, the lower body is so much.
After I skate, I go home and I fall asleep. My wife's like, "Why did you work out and skate in the same day?" Well, I was doing leg stuff, and
it's so nervous system taxing. It's exhausting.
Yeah,
if you do a good leg day.
Well, but also if I'm doing legs and I come here, I can't. I barely last.
Yeah.
So I've learned that lesson. But so today I did upper body stuff, kind of like some weightlifting, some one arm rows. Some stuff on the pulley cable, and then came here. I was meeting you guys. I took my supplements. I have about 8 usual. So I started.
Yeah, what's your supplement routine?
I come from a history of high cholesterol and high blood pressure from my dad and my siblings. So I take a statin for the cholesterol. I take CoQ10 to balance that out. I take turmeric for my joints inflammation. Yeah. And then I take magnesium for my heart.
That's amazing. Yeah, CoQ10, there's a lot of new stuff. Like when CoQ10 came out, a lot of the research was around heart health because it does help your heart. Yeah. But now they're finding it just helps your mitochondrial health in general. And your heart is really dense in mitochondria. And so like CoQ10 is absolutely amazing. There's a clip of me, we caught a big tuna and I'm like eating the tuna heart. And heart, like animal heart.
That's my style.
Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. Animal heart is actually extremely rich in CoQ10, and CoQ10 benefits your heart health. The like supports like.
Well, it's funny. So when I got hit up by Cunol to do a brand partnership, they're like, send us a video and talking about your health, and I was like, I already take your product.
Yeah.
I've been taking it for the last 4 years.
Yep.
Once I started taking a statin, I used this to balance it out. And
for sure.
Then it was really good relationship because then they told me about the benefits of heart health, magnesium, some of their other products too. But so it was like a perfect fit.
Yeah.
and that's why you've seen me on all the quinoa commercials. Probably the brand I trust. That's all real.
Magnesium is so crucial too. Like,
Yeah.
it's one of the most affordable supplements out there. Like, people can get magnesium for, it's a couple pennies, honestly, per month, or it's a couple pennies per day if you're buying it in bulk. And there's been studies where they just take a bunch of blood samples from people in the United States, and it'll be like 50 to 70% of people are magnesium deficient. There's really no reason that should be the case in today's day and age. So yeah, I'm always on the magnesium. So supplements.
then I come here. I'm probably gonna skate for 45 minutes to an hour or something. And then usually I'm doing family stuff after that, but our family's kind of scattered right now. It's the end of summer, so they're all getting their last licks in.
Yeah.
But we have, as of now, we have 6 adult children. One has a child, so I have a grandson. And then my daughter is leaving for college literally next week.
Oh, wow. So you're busy.
So it's been a little busy with that. And we just value the time with them so much that I try to get everything done here before like 1 or 2 p.m. so that I can go really do stuff with them or be available to them. And that's something that I had to train myself to,
Yeah. How did you learn to, because I'm like gonna have kids in the next few years with my wife, and sometimes I worry about like balancing time. Like,
It's
when you were
just
young, what did you do
prioritizing.
when they were
It's
young?
really, well, some of them when they're really young, my career was going full speed.
Yeah.
And so there were definitely times when I was unavailable or not around just because of the schedule. And for sure, there are instances of that I regret. But learning to balance that time and prioritize, it's more like, what can you do that doesn't require all of your time, but will resonate further.
Yeah,
That's how you make those. That's how I make those choices.
for sure.
And if it's something that I feel like this, like talking about health at my age, I think that's important.
Yeah.
And I feel like, I'm not trying to be a promoter or anything. I'm just trying, I want people to stay healthy, stay
Absolutely.
alive,
Yeah, me too.
and be able to do the things you love into your 50s.
For sure.
Because I'm living the dream.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And one big thing with this community in terms of like the skating, surfing, action sports community, I talk out a lot against alcohol use and drugs. And in this community, you've seen a lot of this, and you've stayed away from this.
Yeah. Well, I think to be fair, that is a stigma associated with skating, and I understand why, because a lot of the skate videos, like especially the 90s and 2000s, it was just party.
Baker 3. I mean, I love
Just drunks,
yeah,
and Andrew, who is like the shining example of sobriety now.
yeah.
But he was the head of that, right? So,
Absolutely.
and it's not like he's trying to regret it or anything. It's just more like there was that vibe out there. But I do feel like when you're at this level now, and especially now they have the Olympics and they have testing and whatever else,
sure.
like people have taken it seriously. They work out,
Yes.
they train, and but there is an anarchic element to this, and the invincibility of youth to skating that the people and so they also party. Like there's that element as well, and I get it.
Yeah.
Like my priority was always the skating, so I never was indulging too much that it affected my ability to perform.
Yeah.
And that's what saved me, really.
Yeah.
I think it's even more just selfish because I was like, I just want to skate my best.
Yeah. 100%.
And I see my friends getting wild, and it's like, they're not going to be able to skate tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sometimes they would, but not usually.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
But also I think it's just more like keeping it to a minimum,
Yeah.
right? So like if I do have a drink, I only have 2 drinks at the most.
Yeah.
That's it. If I'm even drinking at all.
Yeah.
And I just learned that through discipline and also through experience. Like
For sure.
I don't want to wake up feeling like shit.
Yeah. No, it's super important.
And at my age, like if you have one bad night, it destroys you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like
Just forget it. Forget
Yeah.
functioning the next day and and hydrating or performing or whatever. And I'm a grandpa. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Those days are over.
yeah. You don't want to be out partying.
No. But I want to, and also it's just kind of like when you see people, especially in their 50s, 60s, and if they're not in a good state of health, it's just infinitely more risky.
For sure. Yeah. 100%. Tell me about your restaurant, because I go there a lot.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Chick and Hawk is the restaurant I started with Chef Andrew Bachelor. The idea was sparked probably about 5 years ago, and even before COVID, then we went through all that, and then we finally found a place, and then we went through a permit nightmare trying to get it approved, and finally got it. And I mean, I'd stand by his recipes are second to none.
I mean, he's a legend.
And he is keeping it healthy. I mean, I get it. It's fried chicken,
Yeah, but you're doing it
it's
keto free.
indulgent.
There's bowls you can get there and like salads with.
That's
chicken
what I'm
on
saying.
top.
Like, there are options,
There's really
yeah.
good healthy options there.
I love it. I mean, I if I'm home, I'm there 3 days a week, and regulars can attest to that. They see me walk in. I'm either sitting there with a friend or I'm getting it to go for my family.
Yeah.
I love I love the poke bowl. I do love the Kona bowl as well. I guess those are more of the lighter options, but the Seabird, that's the one for me in terms of like the chicken sandwich is our flagship item. It's called the Birdman. I love it. It's what got us there, but I feel like the Seabird is the sort of sleeper hit.
Okay. Nice.
Because the fish is super fresh. It's like an elevated fillet of fish. I know you don't want to talk about McDonald's, but
No, I'd rather people.
It's
get
like a
that with
healthy-
real ingredients. Yeah.
big, fresh version of a fillet of fish.
Yeah. Nice. If Tony Hawk can give 3 health tips to someone who's watching this, who's maybe 18 years old, what would those 3 health tips be?
Take care of your body, in terms of what you put into it, because you only got one, and if you're into bad habits, it's only going to get worse, and it's going to deteriorate quickly when you start to reach my age, and it happens super fast. So watch what you eat, obviously. Keep it moving through exercise, through activity. Socialize. Is that one thing? I don't know.
Socializing is big. I feel like a lot of this young generation doesn't actually socialize, so that's big.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I used up my 3.
Yeah, that's it.
There you go.
I love it. And then one thing I want, so in terms of the actual PT and stuff you're doing, I've gone to a lot of these PTs who are like, oh, Tony was in your. What has been really beneficial for your various injuries? Because skating is just a brutal sport. You're gonna fall. What types of PT have you had success with that you think people should look into?
For my particular ailments, everything hurts. It's been stretching.
Yes.
Stretching has benefited me in terms of making a comeback. Because when I keep pointing to that, but it was a big milestone. When I broke my leg, it was super hard to get motivated to come back. It was super frustrating when I would come back because I was so limited in my movement. I felt like I was just a monster, just I can't even reach my board. But when I would stretch before a session, it changed everything.
Yeah.
And that's something I should have been doing for all along.
For sure.
Right? But I, for whatever reason, I had this ability to just snap into it.
Yeah.
Definitely stretching and strength training for endurance.
For sure.
Because I used to skate before I started all this program. I would skate for an hour and I would literally start dry heaving. And especially if I was performing, no one saw that I was in pain and despair behind the ramp after a run.
Interesting. Yeah.
Where I would have to hide from the crowd, start gagging, start coughing, and start trying to convince myself, are you really going to go back out there? You have nothing left.
Wow.
But after doing these workouts 3 days a week, I'm good. I mean, I still get tired. Don't get it twisted, but it's not like this utter exhaustion where I feel like I'm going to pass out.
For sure. That's amazing. Sweet. Guys, there you go. Young athletes out there, take note because Tony is truly doing it at 58 years old. He's out here, and I think you're going to be doing it at 68 and maybe even 78. We'll see. At least longboarding. At least you'll be longboarding.
Okay.
That's easy.
Because if I'm really decrepit at that age, I'm coming after you.
It'll
You
get
said
clipped.
I was going to be okay.
It will get clipped, but I think you're going to be good. Tony, thank you so much.
All right.
Yeah, really appreciate it. Dude.
Yeah.
Stoked.